What's up, residents? Jacob here. So the old Godzilla scene's been a little dry lately, residents. Ever since the last trailer came out in early December, we've really been kinda scratching for any news on King of the Monsters. Which, even though that kinda's a little rough on us being YouTubers and all, at the end of the day, when I'm just a fan of Godzilla, I really appreciate that. It seems like over the past few years, at least 5 years or so, the publishers really just wanted to spoil the whole entire story to the superfans, pretty much knowing that these certain fans are so in love with their franchises that they're gonna watch it no matter what, whether they ruin the story or not. So this is a question I have for you, residents. Do you like the way the publishers of King of the Monsters are working this? How they're not really spoiling anything or giving away too much? Let us know down in the comments. But nonetheless, we finally got a new teaser for King of the Monsters, and we're about to break that down, so let's get to it. So remember those two unknown monsters from the last King of the Monsters trailer? Yep, well, they make another return in this teaser. And this time we got a little bit more footage to go off of. So starting off with the desert monster, it looks like they're in some sort of military area. Now, obviously, because of these vehicles, they don't look like your standard civilian type of vehicle. They're definitely in some sort of oil digging area, so my guess is that this is probably somewhere out in the Middle East. We didn't really get too much more on the monster coming out of the ground here, but it does seem to look like there's more than just one monster, or this particular titan has some sort of crazy ability going on to where he's just got multiple spikes just sticking up and working kind of with their own free will, it looks like. So this monster is going to be pretty interesting, and I'm excited for it. And now let's move on to the mountain monster. So what's new with this one is this particular part right here. You see that little white dot in the middle of the screen? That is this monster's eye. Now if you look at the bottom left side of the screen here, you will see that this monster is from Munich, Germany in Monarch Outpost 67. So now we know the exact location of this monster. Sorry to the people in Germany. And this being the 67th Monarch Outpost really kinda throws a curveball into the mix, because on the Monarch Science's webpage, there only shows to be about 20 of these outposts. So this being the 67th, that kind of just completely blows that out of the picture. How many kaiju really are there? What do you guys think? This next new clip is what I think is Rodan's hand. Now the reason for this is that before this we see all the clips that clearly show the leading up to Rodan being freed, and then all of a sudden this big 3-fingered hand comes up out of the lava. Now another reason why I think this could be Rodan is because of the 3 fingers. Now Rodan is not a pterosaur, but he's kinda close to one. I think we can all agree on that. And with pterosaurs, a few of their fingers are known to be placed into the wing to help keep the structure of that intact. So I may be wrong, but that's why I think that's Rodan's hand. Now let's get to the money shot of this whole teaser. Rodan and Ghidorah flying towards each other, about to collide in epic battle. Now this is somewhat similar to the whole one with Godzilla, to where they're charging each other, so it's kind of looking like Ghidorah is just going to have an epic charge off with each of the monsters apparently. You get a good comparison of the size as well. You know, Rodan's no scrub. He's kind of holding his own against Ghidorah, at least in the size department. And if you look at all the clouds, this is definitely the scene where we see Rodan and Mothra flying around. So they're probably both fighting Ghidorah right here. We just don't see Mothra. And judging by the clouds and the way the sky's colored here, you remember that falling ball of fire from one of the trailers? Yeah, that could potentially be Rodan is what I'm thinking now. If he's getting to an epic fight with Ghidorah up in this airspace here, he's probably gonna lose. And when he falls down, he's already on fire, so it makes even more sense that he's gonna catch on fire in the atmosphere even more. So maybe that's who that was this whole time. And we'll finish this off with Dr. Emma Russell's quote, "The time has come." And you know what that means. We're about to see some monster action, everyone. Alright, so that's our quick little breakdown of this little teaser that just came out. So you can expect Dangerville to cover more of this in the upcoming week or so. So make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and become a resident of Dangerville. As always, this has been Jacob, and peace out.